Hello there, my name is Everett Foisey. I'm recording this for DIG 3043. I'm playing Contra for the video game emulator assignment. The first thing I want to talk about is the graphics. Just pretty much that they are fine, as far as I'm concerned. That might be surprising to older gamers or to older video game makers even, but I think that the most important thing about game graphics is that they get their point across. Um, and this one definitely does. I can tell that the guns are guns. I can tell that the enemies are enemies. I can tell that the turrets are turrets, which is, as far as I'm concerned, all I need to know about this game. Which is good because I don't know who any of these characters are. I think I've heard um, the guy I'm playing as now referred to as Contra Man, but I don't have any evidence of that being true. It's the same with the scenario. I'm also not sure exactly why I'm here or who these people are that I'm shooting at. I'm sure that both characters and scenario was explained in the game's manual because I seem to remember that being a popular thing not too long ago to have storyline take place in the manual. I assume that's just because of the hardware capability or the software capabilities and how much information you were able to fit onto a single disk. So all I really need to know is that I am this guy, I am in the woods, I am killing these people because frankly that's all the game is, and it gives a simple premise and provides the mechanics necessary to follow through on that premise. Next, I want to talk about scoring, which we will actually see in a second. As far as I can tell, I'm not getting any points. I don't know how to track that. I don't know how to, look to see how many points I have. It's just sort of a thing where I am walking through and I'm trying to get to the end. Frankly, scoring that is based around scoring in goal-oriented games like this, like Donkey Kong, like let's say Bloodborne, has always been kind of confusing and arbitrary in my opinion. Um, just because um, the game is, if the game isn't focused on collecting pellets or coins, and doesn't give you any actual bonuses aside from being able to type your initials in, it's a lot harder for me to say conclusively why I'm getting points and why I should care how many points I have. I don't care. It's not taking away from the gameplay value. The one thing I would say is taking away from the gameplay value is it's a fine game, but it just uh, I mean, I'll forgive it for this because of how old it is, but it isn't really bringing anything new to the table, um, which again I understand because it is not a game from this era. But if you look at a game similar to this, Broforce, it's on Steam. Um, it's similar in the sense that you are a guy in the woods for some reason, killing other people, and if you get hit, you die, no matter how, just once even. And what Broforce does differently that Contra doesn't do, that makes it revolutionary, is rather than relying on just having 3 lives, you get more lives every time you rescue someone. And when you die, you come back as a new character with a different weapon and skill set. So this game probably felt super revolutionary in the past, but I'm not sure how long I could play it now. Um, but that doesn't make it a bad game. That just makes it not a game for me. So as far as I'm concerned, this game is fine for the time it was created. I just don't know if I want to play it much more than this. Um, all right, the end.